Well, that was awkward. Now we'll just wait for an invite. So yeah, that didn't really go to plan. That was nice. And we're back, yeah. We're back. We are back, we are back. Amazing game, honestly. Amazing game. As you guys can see, I have a safety rating of D, as I am a true esporter. I'm a bronze guy with D. Yep. Clean driver. Now honestly, ranked, man, you have a lot of people in ranked who think the game is like open lobbies, and that's just what fucks me, to be honest. And then I get angry and I take them out as revenge, so that's what fucks me. I think my safety rating is B. Man, you should get an F minus or something like that, bro. That's how fucking dangerous you are. I think it's kind of bullshit you can't do ranked with your friends. I feel like they should like let you invite some friends for ranked, because it's pretty fun. But without friends, it's, I don't know, it's alright. I think we need one more driver. Yeah, we need one more. Let's make some bets. What's more boring, the Spanish Grand Prix we just had, or this? Let me know in chat what you guys think. What's more boring? Let me know in chat. Waiting for the game to fucking work, or the Spanish Grand Prix we had. I mean, you didn't really miss anything, Sam, not gonna lie. I wish I was in a car for 3 hours and not watch the GP. Just saying. Oh, 5 hours. Jesus. We have all drivers, I think. There were 14 drivers, so I think we can go. 250 miles. Ooh. How long are you staying with your grandparents in Wales? Oh, 1 week. So are you racing next week then, or are you returning when we're racing? Oh, okay, I hope we have you back. I don't know what race it is. Let me check real quick. Cause I have it here right beside me. It's Azerbaijan next week, so it's gonna be fun. Would love to see you in Azerbaijan, to be honest. I really hope you can make it. I'd like to see you as well in Azerbaijan, not gonna lie. And Kyle, I'd like to see you as well in Azerbaijan, just saying, so get your ass there. We don't miss boring race. I don't know, we're about to witness it right now. With me survive Baku. That's true. That's indeed very true. Baku is gonna be interesting in Split too, to be honest. Yeah, Summer. Evan, is it about leak? Because I had a notification. Yeah, you can ask me. If it is asking if I want to raise more in there, then it's alright for me. Big up safety car at Bahrain Split. Man, it's gonna be a safety car every 5 laps. You can use whatever you want, Evan, not gonna lie. I don't really care. You can choose whatever fits for you. I think the lobby is broken again. Oh, we have some people readying up. What's Jam's name, Anita? Janice Itzkura with a C. Ah, here we are. We're on the formation lap again. Okay, thank you, Evan. Evan, for fuck's sake. Ah, Evan, you mean the sexy man, the sexy Irishman on pole who bottled it? Yeah, yeah, I heard of that one. That was a hell of a lap and a half from Brendan. Nice race from him. Split 2 is gonna be something interesting every race. Doesn't matter what race it is, it's gonna be interesting anyway. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't think of it. Boom, boom, boom. Here you go, Sam. I forgot. Let's see if we can actually start this time. We have everyone readying up, I think. Don't tell me it's broken again. Oh no. Everyone is dropping back. We have Miguel. We have 5 red lights of the Bahrain Grand Prix. And here we go, as we have Pocho still on P1, with Miguel going aggressive at the back. Pocho not with the greatest start. I think it's Juicy with the greatest start on P2. We have Eddie going on P3. We have Jeremy in the racing point at the back, trying to overtake Carter in the Ferrari. Pocho still leading the race. As we here have the midfield. It's saying Miguel lost the position, but he actually didn't. We have Juicy making a move down the inside of Pocho as they have a little bit of contact, but not enough. We have a yellow flag, but there's nobody there. Or is it for Miguel? Yes, it's for Miguel. Miguel all alone. The yellow flag is showing into the first corner, but there's not even somebody there. This game is all types of broken, as we have Juicy still trying to catch Pocho for that P1 spot. Unfortunately for Miguel, who dropped back immediately. Kimi overtaking F1 Hub, as you see the Pocho sitting the fastest lap right now on a 131.8. Juicy trying to go down the inside. Can he make the move? Pocho defense. Juicy again, around the outside maybe. Switchback maybe. Miguel is getting murked out for me. Kyle. We will stay here with Juicy chasing down Pocho for P1 for a bit. And then we'll see how all the rest did on the start. We have Godzilla as well on P3. Godzilla has DRS, but he isn't enabling it, I think. As we have a little bit of contact and Juicy almost spinning after contact with Pocho. Eddie taking advantage of it and taking P2 from Juicy as well, as we have the other Renault of Kira chasing down his teammates. And this timing glitch, yeah, the leaderboards and things like that really glitch a lot in this game. With Godzilla trying to chase down Pocho, who is managing to get a gap right now. Godzilla with the fastest lap. With Juicy P3, as we see Alex making a move on BK in the back. With Kira in P4, Alex in P5, BK P6, Jeremy P7, Felix P8, Carter P8, P9, Jarno P10, Tyler P11, Kimi P12, F1 Hub P13 and Miguel all alone in P14. Excuse me as I had the hiccups. Godzilla now with the DRS trying to close the gap with Pocho for P1. We'll go on board with Juicy on P3. Miguel is already lapped, I see, which is kinda sad. Ooh, as we have Pocho losing the car. He manages to save it just in time. We have Kira moving up to P3, absolutely amazing start from him as well. As we have Alex in the back trying to make a move on Juicy. We have BK trying to make a move on Jeremy. A little bit of contact I think between the Renault and the we have BK and Jeremy going side by side. BK tries to make the move, but he does not get it done. BK on the softs. We have a Juicy down the inside of BK. Almost overshoots it a lot. As we'll go to the front with Alex trying to get P3 from Kira. We have a lot of movement in the back as well. Carter overtaking Felix as I see on the leaderboards. 5-second penalty for BK corner cutting, and he gained 1 position out of it. Can Kira defend his P3? No, it just lets him by. A smart move from him. Gets into the slipstream. BK with another move on Juicy. We'll go back to the front of the race real quick as we have Godzilla trying to catch El Pocho in P1. We have a Williams and a Haas fighting for P1, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine if it happened in real life. This midfield battle is crazy right now. Yeah, I know. Did something happen with Kira? Did he spin? I didn't see it, but he must have spun. Because I was so concentrated on all the battles. Unfortunately for him, dropping back from P4 to P12 right now. As we're on board with Felix. Trying to catch Jarno. Red Bull versus Red Bull. They were rivals already last season. Now in the same team. Of course your first rival is always your teammate, so it is kinda ironic. As you go on board with Carter. Carter won back-to-back races. The first one in Australia, the classic car race in Abu Dhabi, as we have Jeremy with DRS trying to overtake BK, but BK defends with the DRS. A little bit of contact I think between Juicy and Jeremy. Ooh, as we have Juicy going wide, I think it was contact with Jeremy. So you know, man, we're not even rivals, man. We're not even rivals. Don't start about that. We're like Max Verstappen and Albon, to be honest. You just fly and I'll try to do my best. Juicy has been a wrecking ball so far. Yes, unfortunately Juicy has been a wrecking ball. We have Pocho and Godzilla fighting for P1. I know the midfield battle is insane, but we have to look at the front as well. Game says Miguel has been lapped 2 times already, but I don't really believe it. He's an idiot. He's an idiot magnet. Yeah. Eddie now with the DRS, with the overtake as well. Shouldn't be too hard to overtake Pocho. Locks up a little bit. Now Pocho with the DRS. There's a lot of overtaking here. We have Jeremy dropping back. Very unfortunate. We have Tyler in P9 trying to hold off Juicy. The game puts in suddenly on P13. This game is glitched. Kira going into the pits. That's very unfortunate as I had a great start. We'll go on board with Jarno chasing down his teammate Felix. Yes, indeed, Carter up to P4. Carter making an extremely good race right now. as we have Jarno overtaking Felix. Felix with the DRS chasing now Jarno, trying to get closer and closer. Jarno touches the grass a little bit in multi 21. Will we have a Baku? Will we have a Baku between Ricardo and Verstappen? That's the question. I actually hope so. El Pocho with a 3-second penalty. It won't do him any good as he is fighting for P1. Imagine the scenes if these two guys do a Ricardo versus Verstappen in Baku. Felix can't stay longer behind Jarno as Kimi is gaining some time on him as well. We have Alex now, who overtook Pocho. Pocho dropping back fast suddenly, Juicy Juice with a 3-second penalty. Carter up to P4, about to take P3 maybe. Pocho without the DRS. There's nothing he can do against Carter. Carter who went up all the way to P3 already. Amazing race from Carter already. We have Godzilla taking advantage of all the things happening in the background, trying to make a gap, trying to go for it. Three-second penalty for BK. Multiple warnings. Felix still trying to catch his teammates as Kimi gains a lot of time on Felix. These guys need some team orders, because if Kimi gains more time, they can fuck them both up. Sorry for saying the word, but sometimes a man gotta do what a man gotta do. Alex is legit going to the side. Let's also here. Yeah, we have the two Ferraris chasing down, trying to go to P1 actually. They need to have a plan, to be honest, Ferrari here, because they're losing a lot of time on Eddie Godzilla in P1. It was 2 seconds last lap, now it's already on 4.4. They do need a game plan. We don't want a Ferrari Brazil, we do not want that. If these guys keep battling like this, yes, they need the Ferrari master plan, because they're losing a lot of time on Godzilla in P1. We have Pocho going to the pits. Pocho on the hards, he will do a 1-stop I think. Yes, he will. By the power of things. Yeah, Ferrari needs a plan. They're holding each other off, they're losing a lot of time for P1. We have Jarno at the back of BK. Can Carter make a move on Alex? No, Alex defends very well. Maybe now with the DRS. Alex pulls over to the side, he goes into the pits. BK going to the pits as well. Felix staying out. Juicy going to the pits. Now it's Godzilla with a 5-second gap on P1. No, that's a glitch. Yeah, that's a glitch. No way Miguel is 4 laps down. We do have a yellow flag as it seems. I don't know why it's saying there's a yellow flag over here. Maybe Eddie spun a little bit. As we have a 3-second penalty for Miguel. Miguel down to P14 and yet a penalty for him. As we have both of the Renaults here. Hopefully they don't take each other out. We have Kimi trying to catch Felix. We'll take a look at the Renaults because I really don't want them to crash. Both of them had an amazing start, but somehow they were an idiot magnet, as Sam said it. With Pocho trying to catch Alex for P9. And still Kimi trying to catch Felix. I wonder who is still out on the softs. We have Felix still on the softs. As we have Kimi making a move. Okay. We have a DNF, we have Kura who retired. I think he got in contact with Miguel as he is standing still as well. That's very unfortunately for Kura. I think he was contact with Miguel. It could have been with his teammate as well. I don't think it was his teammate. You and me were lapping fast in some of these split. Man, I'm not gonna lie, my Bahrain quali times aren't the best, but like my racing lap times are really good. Very unfortunately that we had a DNF already. Also unfortunately there was Itskira who had an amazing start, was up to P3 as well. Then had some contacts, dropped all the way back. My scenario 7 was close though. I'm gonna cry. Man, we came prepared for the league. Felix going to the pits. Tyler on the hearts already as well. Is somebody still on the softs? Except for Felix, of course. No, everyone is on the hearts or the mediums. The first is for split 2 pole was faster than split 1. Was it? I don't know the time of split 1, split 2. Jenny, what happened? Talk me through what happened. Spill it out in chat. Did you have contact with Miguel? With Tyler trying to catch Kimi. My boy Alex spin me in the beginning since then. Yeah, you had an amazing start. You went all the way up to P3 at one point, then you had contact. Just retired the car. Ah, okay, fair enough. I thought you had contact with Miguel. Miguel left the session. Man, Miguel is about to. As we have Godzilla into the pits. Carter staying out. Pit window is open. I had wing damage. Oh. It's unfortunate, to be honest. You had the pace to keep going. Very unfortunately. We have Jarno in the pits as well. We've now Carter up to P1. Amazing race from Carter so far, but he still needs to pit. Split 2 better than Split 1 confirmed. I mean, Split 2 was actually very close. It was actually a decent race. Jeremy with the fastest lap with a 1:29.2. Tyler on P2 on the hard, so he's legitimately on P2. Doesn't need to pit anymore unless he has damage, of course. F1 Hub on the hards as well. Kimi on the mediums. Godzilla on the hards. Alex on the hards. I think everyone is going for the one stop. I don't know about Miguel because he's AI, because he left. As we now have Godzilla making a move on Kimi. Locks up a little bit from Godzilla. Kimi going to the pits. With BK chasing down Felix for P9. With Tyler now in P1, followed by F1 Hub and Godzilla. F1 Hub with a great comeback race, to be honest. I think he started in P12 or something like that. Tyler as well started somewhere at the bottom, now in P1. As we have yet again the two Ferraris behind each other. It's Ferrari versus Ferrari and Red Bull versus Red Bull. With a yellow flag, Juicy is gone off. Ooh, Juicy going very close with Kimi. We'll go back to the Ferraris, hoping they don't crash each other out. Carter trying to make a move on Alex, gets the DRS. Alex trying to follow up. You have BK still trying to catch Felix. We also have F1 Hub trying to catch Tyler in P1. The Ferraris trying to battle each other. Of course BK trying to catch Felix, as I said. Not that much going on right now. We do have BK against Felix and the two Ferraris against each other. Hopefully that doesn't end in a crash. F1 Hub on P2 gaining a little bit of time on Tyler in P1. Miguel is about to get lapped. Somehow Miguel still hasn't passed. Both of these guys going to the pits already. They were on the horse. I want to know what their strategy is gonna be. F1 Hub going on the mediums again. Tyler is stationary on. It's just glitching. Oh, nice. Gotta love it. The whole game is glitching. Tyler is on the mediums now as well. Jesus Christ, what was that? With Carter now on P2 and Alex on P3. Godzilla still on P1, lapping Miguel. Yeah, that was a crazy glitch. Jesus. Yeah, somehow the game is so broken that Miguel still hasn't passed Ferrari yet. I'm telling you guys, this game is something else. With F1 up trying to catch Jeremy on P9. F1 up trying to make the move on Jeremy. Goes a little bit wide, doesn't get it done. Kimi, did you get kicked from the lobby or something like that? Alright, I'll try to invite you real quick. I send you an invite. Alright, let's see. The midfield is back together again. Tyler and BK fighting. Kira left the session, he stayed for a long time. Was with a massive crash with Felix out with a crash with F1 up, I think it was. I wonder if they hit Miguel on trying to lap him. This isn't good at all for Felix. This is absolute drama right now here. We have Kimi going slow, I think he's... Yeah, what? I have no idea what the hell happened. Kimi joined the session. Good that he got my invitation. We have a safety car out. What just happened? What just happened? This was crazy. My boy Juicy with points. What was that, ladies and gentlemen? Jesus. A lot of people going into the pits for the last 9 laps, maybe on the softs. I think we had a bit of an unsafe release there with BK and Jeremy. Everyone going out on the softs and the mediums. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning champion of last year got absolutely destroyed in a crash. It looked like he crashed with F1 Hub while they were trying to take each other over, trying to battle with each other, and then as well lapping Miguel's AI, I think. As we have now the safety car with 9 laps to go. Unfortunately for Godzilla, he had a comfortable lead. Now with the safety car, it isn't doing him any favor, especially with Carter and Alex behind him. Migrating host, Felix left the session. I hope the session doesn't end. Absolute drama, ladies and gentlemen, in the Split 1 Bahrain race. Out of every driver, it had to be the reigning champion of the Formula Talks Racing League. I got the confirmation that the driver is okay, no injuries. He made it back into the paddock right now. Always glad to see someone come out of his car safely after a massive hit like that. Everyone caught up with the safety car except for Kimi. If anyone has some information about what happened with Felix and F1 Hub, let me know so I can spit it out on the stream. It looked like a massive crash, with Carter who almost caught up with the safety car as well. Now my question is, I am looking at my Insta and I don't see anything, my guy. Never mind, I just saw it. As I'm reviewing the footage of the crash right now, ladies and gentlemen, to inform you what happened. It looked like Felix and F1 Hub were battling each other as they were trying to overtake Miguel's AI as well. They had a little bit of contact, and then Felix just got sent straight into the wall, very unfortunately. Yeah, the AI car went very slow into the corner. Felix hit the rear of the AI, and that made F1 Hub hit Felix, I think. As we have a green flag as we're racing again, and a great start from Godzilla, I think. Yeah, the AI slowed down way too much. Yeah, it was a bad start of the season for Felix, yeah. As a reigning champion, you don't want this to happen. Carter, of course, trying to catch Godzilla for that P1 spot. Carter can score a hat-trick of wins if he wins today. With Jarno trying to take P3 from Alex. We have here Pocho going a little bit slow, I think. So we'll go on board with Tyler to see what happens. Jeremy making a move on Pocho. Wait, that was faster than Split 1 pull. We have contact between Pocho and Tyler. Pocho manages to save it. Juicy stays out of trouble as well. Juicy making a move on Tyler. Squeezes it a little bit. Tyler now with the slipstream. We have Kimi making a move on 2 cars at once. Question is, can he make it? Kimi with a 2 car. Kimi just took over 2 cars in 1 corner. Absolutely amazing. We'll go back with Juicy trying to catch Pocho. We have Jeremy trying to catch Jarno. Jarno trying to catch Alex for P3. Harry's gonna get points. I mean, it kinda was, the crash with Felix was, in my eyes, the AI's fault. Nothing F1 or Harry could do something about. I mean, he might get a penalty for it, but I don't really think he will. We have here Jeremy taking P4 from Jarno. Jarno following closely. Didn't see the crash, I was watching the Marble League front. Let me just say, Felix got absolutely destroyed. That's all I can say right now. I can send you the footage after the race, because Jenny sent me footage of the crash, so I can send the video to you as well later on. We have Jeremy making a move for P3 on Alex in a Ferrari. We have Mercedes versus Ferrari right now. At least one Mercedes up on top. Yeah, it was basically Harry and Felix were battling, but at the same time they wanted to lap Miguel's AI. The AI went very slow and Felix hit the AI's back, and because of that Harry hit Felix, I think, and then they went into the wall. Felix straight up DNF'd and Harry got like a little bit of damage, I think. Alex trying to follow up with P3. With Pocho and Tyler battling for P7. If you see a high-pitched German, yeah, that's true. Juicy trying to take P5 from Jarno. Now, can he get the move done for P5? Heaven. You're in top shape, my man. The jokes, the driving, everything. With Pocho still trying to make a move on Tyler for P7. We have 4 more laps to go. The midfield very close again. P1 and P2 is settled, I think, unless there is going to be a mistake made by one of them. What the fuck? BK trying to catch F1 up for that last point. Of course, BK, he needs the points as well. He has the pace. Sam is on holiday, Evan is in Wales with his grandparents. Kimi making a move on Pocho. Pocho losing a lot of positions on these last laps. Our one and only esporter Pocho. Would be very unfortunately if BK doesn't get any points today. Shader land again, nice play. Oh Sam, for fuck's sake. BK going wide, loses some time on F1 up. With Pocho trying to catch Kimi. Harry hasn't finished a race yet in this league. If he could finish it in points, that would have been amazing, but as I'm saying it, BK makes the move for P10 and gets it done, I think, unless F1 Hub can make a switch, but he does not, and he loses the 10th position and the final point to BK right now. But now, as he has DRS, he tries to take the position back. Side by side going into the little S section. There's a little bit of contact and Harry lets it go. Very unfortunately for F1 Hub. Harry executes order 7. With 2 more laps to go. 2-3 laps more to go. F1 Hub can use the scenario 7, he can use it very well right now. BK trying to catch Pocho in P9 as well. We're now on lap 28 of 29. 2 more laps to go, a lot can still happen. Midfield is still close. Do what your ancestors and kill the German. Oh Jesus. F1 Hub trying to make the move on Pocho. Gets it done, I think. Yes, he does. Pocho trying to stay close to BK, but BK hit the DRS. Jarno still trying to catch Juicy on P5 as well. Jarno with the DRS. Juicy does not have DRS, so hopefully he can get some time on Juicy. BK already behind Kimi as well. BK with an amazing last lap, to be honest. I think Godzilla has saved my life. We have Pocho who is out. I think Pocho hit the curb on the turn there and just spun. Pocho retired from the session, very unfortunately. Do we get a final lap safety car? No, I'm just kidding. BK lost some time to Kimi. Jarno making the move on Juicy. Juicy defense very well. Jarno again with the DRS. Grande Eddie. Amazing race from Eddie, not gonna lie. Yes, F1 Hub will get points, he will get points anyway. The first race he will finish as well. Here with BK still trying to catch Kimi. BK here making a move on Kimi, but it doesn't get it done. As we'll go on board with Godzilla, who is at the final corner of the Formula Talk Split 1 Bahrain race. Amazing race. Here's your race winner, Godzilla, ladies and gentlemen, once again. We'll have Carter on P2, Jeremy P3, Alex P4, Jeremy on P4 because of penalties, I think. Jarno Tyler overtaking Juicy because of penalties, and F1 up on P10. I wanna play UFC, then buy UFC, Jen. F1 up on P9 as well because of penalties, I think. Driver of the day from the game is Tyler. Of course, it's not official for the league. We had an amazing race from Godzilla on P1. We actually have a Ferrari podium, if you consider it. If you think about it, it's a Ferrari 1, 2, 3. Once again, an amazing race from Eddie, Godzilla on P1. Carter and Alex as well, both Ferraris, who started a little bit in the midfield, a little bit at the back. Managed to get a podium. As we'll go over to your results: Godzilla P1, Carter P2, Alex P3, Jeremy P4, Ayano P5, Tyler P6, Juicy P7, BK P8, F1 Hub P9, Kimi P10, Pocho P11, Felix P12, unfortunately with the crash, Miguel P13, and Kira P14, very unfortunately, especially for Kira, who had an amazing start. There's been a lot of penalties. Some might get removed, some might get added later on because of the stewards who have to review some incidents. So it's not really the official standings yet. I think some places will get switched. I do not have time for interviews today, unfortunately. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next week for the Split 1 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Goodbye.